Hi everyone, welcome to this quick tutorial video on how to detail a Armco Crash Barrier using Revit. So for those of you not aware, there is a folder that comes with the standard content and it's called Generic Models, and within there we have a barrier folder, and within that we have the barrier components and some various different barrier families. So the ones I'm going to use is a corrugated beam barrier, which is a family which will allow me to detail the barrier. And then I've got a post as well, and if we open that, we also have a bolt down post, and I've also created a custom end barrier where I've just extruded two buffer components onto the end of the family. So I'm going to utilize these three components together. So first things first, I'm going to go to my structure tab and insert a component. Once these have been loaded in, there is my generic bolt down post, and I'm going to position the post let's say that position, and if we have a quick look, you will see there is the bolt down post. So back into level 1, I'm going to place another component, and this time I'm going to select the beam barrier, and you can see that it loads it in like this. I'm just going to position it like that, and we just have a look at the 3D, and you'll see there is the barrier, and then I'm going to use the align tool to modify it into position. So I'm going to align it with the face of the steel there, and you will see if we look on elevation, there's the post. I'm going to again align the, let's actually just move it into position, it might be easier. So we move the hole from there to match we have there. Again, you can probably give this a little bit of tolerance, so let's move it up 1 millimeter. So what we're now starting to get is the barrier put into position. If we look down on plan, you will see that this has a stretch on it, so you could stretch that into position, but what I'm going to do in this case is just draw this along its midpoint to there, and if we have a look again, we've got the barrier into position. To place the end piece, again I'm just going to go on to my level 1 and place a component, and we will place the barrier end. You will see this is it in position, and we want to align it in that direction. So I'm just going to position it, let's say at this top end there. We should be able to nicely line it up, so let's say something like that, and then we have a look, and then we just need to align it into position. So again, I can just move it from that point to, it'll actually sit there, so it's going to sit flush, and we have a look. So there we have our end piece, and then it's a simple case of just mirroring that across to there, and we have a look. So there you have your, very quickly, just using the generic model elements. So if we just highlight this, you can there see you can quickly put in your Armco barrier, and again you can put in multiple posts. So if I want another post in the middle, again I will go to my elevation, copy the post, and I'm going to copy it from that point, and then it should just be a case of finding the center, and we position it there, and then we have a look, and there you have your, very simple, just using the generic model elements from the UK generic model barrier folder, and just by using different types of components very quickly without doing a huge amount of modeling, you can put in some generic Armco barriers.